General Hospital spoilers reveal that Tracy is eager to push Sasha out of the ongoing changes within the Quartermaine family. She has never truly accepted Sasha and has always found ways to exclude her from her plans. Tracy doesn't trust Sasha, dislikes her relationship with Cody, and becomes even more frustrated at the thought that Sasha might hold a more significant position within the Quartermaine mansion. Tracy wants complete control over everything, from the family assets to the people in the lives of the Quartermaine members, and Sasha is not someone she wants to keep around. But this time, Tracy can't easily eliminate Sasha as she has before. A new issue is arising. Tracy's attempts to control everything are facing a serious obstacle, and that obstacle is Jason. Jason is no longer just a bystander, he has started intervening in what's happening within the Quartermaine family. He is no longer neutral but is gradually aligning with Sasha, causing Tracy to lose the control she once had. Jason has a completely different approach from Tracy. He doesn't care about power or wealth, but he cares about the safety and happiness of those he loves. And when he realizes that Tracy is trying to remove Sasha at all costs, he knows he can't stand idly by. Jason isn't easy to manipulate, and his presence in this situation has created a significant barrier for Tracy. This has put Tracy in a difficult position. She is used to controlling everything her way, but with Jason intervening, she can no longer manipulate people as easily as before. Her plans to push Sasha out of the Quartermaine family are facing unexpected resistance. Jason is not only protecting Sasha, but he is also gradually changing how people view her. If Sasha was once seen as an outsider unworthy of this family, now she is gaining more and more support from Jason, who holds significant influence over the Quartermaine family. This new shift not only causes Tracy to lose control but also escalates the tension to a higher level. She knows that if she wants to continue pushing Sasha out, she has to figure out how to overcome Jason. But that won't be easy, because Jason is not the type to back down. He has the determination and patience that very few can defeat. Will Tracy find a way to regain the upper hand, or will this be the first time she's forced to step back from someone she can't control? And what will Jason do next to protect Sasha from Tracy's machinations? The power struggle within the Quartermaine family is ongoing, and one thing is certain, nothing will ever be the same. Jason is ready to protect Sasha at all costs, and this time, he is not just fighting against Tracy's schemes but directly challenging her authority within the Quartermaine family. Up until now, Jason has kept a distance from his family's internal power struggles, but when Tracy attempts to remove Sasha and her child from their rightful place, he knows he can't stay silent. The Quartermaine family has faced its share of turmoil, but now, a big change is on the horizon, and Jason and Sasha may be the ones to determine the family's future. Tracy has long seen herself as the protector of the Quartermaine family, controlling everything in her way. She has never seen Sasha as a true part of the family and has always sought to push her out of important decisions. But this time, Jason stands with Sasha, and that forces Tracy to face a bigger obstacle than ever before. He's not just protecting her, he's asserting his own power within the family, something he had always tried to avoid. But this battle is not just about personal conflicts. The Quartermaine family legacy is now caught in a new obsession, a ruthless power struggle where only those with true influence can survive. Jason has never wanted to participate in these power games, but now, he realizes that if Tracy continues to control everything, Sasha and her child will never have a place in this family. And it's not just Sasha, Michael, Willow, and the other children's futures are at risk. Gradually, new impositions are starting to take shape. Tracy, who once thought she could control everything, is beginning to lose her influence. Family members who once sided with her are now starting to see things differently. They see that Jason isn't fighting for power or money but for family, for fairness, and for what's right. This is making them support him more. Sasha, who never thought of becoming an important part of the Quartermaine family, is now gradually asserting her place. She is no longer an outsider, she is the mother of a Quartermaine child, someone with a voice in this family, and more importantly, someone who has Jason's absolute protection. Together, Jason and Sasha are changing everything, reshaping the family's future in a way no one could have anticipated. With Jason's support, Sasha may become one of the most influential people in the Quartermaine family. She is not only standing up to protect her child but could also play a larger role in the future of ELQ. Jason, though he has always avoided leadership roles in the family, cannot back down this time. He understands that if he allows Tracy to keep control, the family will continue to spiral into schemes and manipulation. And the most important question is, if he doesn't stand up, who will? As the situation intensifies, one thing becomes clear: Tracy may have no choice but to leave Port Charles. She has fought for years to maintain her power in the family, but this time, she may have gone too far. Jason is not only protecting Sasha, he is reshaping the entire landscape of the Quartermaine family, pushing Tracy out of the position she's held for so many years. Will Tracy accept defeat and leave, or will she find a way to strike back one last time? If she leaves Port Charles, it will mean that the Quartermaine family enters a new era, one where Jason and Sasha could become the new leaders, steering the family down a completely different path. But will they have the strength to maintain this power, or are other forces waiting for the right moment to overthrow them? One thing is certain: the battle within the Quartermaine family has never been this fierce, and when it's all over, Port Charles will never be the same. Michael will soon return to Port Charles, and his return is not just a family reunion but a significant turning point in the power struggle between Jason and Tracy. Realizing that the situation is becoming increasingly tense, Michael knows he cannot stay on the sidelines. He is a Quartermaine, the rightful heir to ELQ, and above all, he can't let Jason face Tracy alone in this battle. When Michael returns, he brings not only determination but also the strategy and strength of a businessman who has managed ELQ, ready to use every advantage to protect his family from Tracy's control. Tracy once thought she could hold on to her power in the family forever, but she never anticipated that Michael's arrival would completely change the game. If before, she only had to deal with Jason, who had never cared about family power, now she faces a much bigger force. Michael not only understands how ELQ works but also has powerful influence within the Quartermaine family. He is someone many family members trust, which causes Tracy to lose the control she once held tightly. When Michael and Jason team up, Tracy quickly realizes her era is coming to an end. The secrets and schemes she has kept hidden are now starting to be exposed. Michael is a smart and cautious man. He won't rush to attack Tracy right away, but he knows how to exploit her weaknesses, gradually undermining her position in the family. New evidence of Tracy's shady plans is being revealed, leaving her no place to hide. This new madness is not only about Tracy losing control, but it also marks the beginning of an unprecedented change within the Quartermaine family. Jason and Michael, two people who once had very different paths, are now working together to ensure that their family is no longer controlled by one person. Sasha, who was once seen as an outsider unworthy of the family, is now becoming an important part of this change. With Jason's protection and Michael's support, Sasha not only secures her place within the family but could also play a more significant role in the future of ELQ. Tracy, who has always controlled everything her way, is now forced to face the reality that she is no longer the only one with a voice. Those who once stood by her are now starting to change their views. They see that Jason and Michael are not fighting for power or money, but for family, for stability, and for the future of their loved ones. Gradually, Tracy is losing the support she once had, and this makes her feel more isolated than ever. As things reach a boiling point, Tracy understands that she has no choice but to consider retirement. She could continue fighting, but is it worth it? If she no longer has support from her loved ones, and if her schemes have been exposed, does she still have any reason to stay and keep control? Part of her doesn't want to give up, but another part understands that there are some battles that cannot be won. The obsession with losing power begins to consume Tracy. She has spent her entire life trying to maintain her position in the Quartermaine family, and now, it is all slipping away. If she does leave Port Charles, it will mean the beginning of an entirely new chapter for the Quartermaine family, one where Jason and Michael will be the leaders. But will they truly have the strength to lead this family down a new path, or are there still other forces waiting to challenge them? This change will not only affect Jason, Michael, and Tracy but will have a ripple effect on everyone around them. ELQ, which has been at the heart of power struggles within the family, will enter a new era, where old values are challenged, and new models are established. Sasha, with Jason's support, may take on a more significant role in the corporation, and that could completely change how the Quartermaine family operates. But will Tracy truly give up, or will she find a way to strike back at the last moment? If she leaves, it will mark the end of an era, but it could also open the door to new conflicts as other forces rise up. Jason and Michael may have won this battle, but will they be able to hold on to their power for the long term? One thing is certain, the Quartermaine family has never seen such a major change. When all is said and done, Port Charles will enter a new, dramatic, and unpredictable era, and the Quartermaine family will never be the same. Willow and Drew are making new plans, and this is not just a step forward but a significant change that is strongly impacting those around them. As they plan important things for the future, a new obsession begins to form, escalating tension in their relationships with Jason and Sasha. These new events are putting them in a difficult situation, where each decision could trigger an unpredictable chain reaction. Willow, who has always tried to keep peace in the family, now finds herself facing an important choice. Drew's plans make her believe they are doing the right thing, but this also means that Jason and Sasha's power and influence in the Quartermaine family might be challenged. Willow wants what's best for everyone, but she can't deny that these changes may cause tension between her, Jason, and Sasha like never before. Drew, with his strategic vision, understands that any adjustment could stir up trouble. He has no intention of hurting Jason or Sasha, but at the same time, he knows that to secure their future, they need to take strong steps. He wants to protect their interests, but this may unintentionally push Jason and Sasha into a battle they didn't expect. Jason, who has always stood firm in every situation, now faces a difficult reality. He can't ignore what's happening, especially when Willow and Drew's decisions could directly affect his position in the Quartermaine family. In the past, Jason didn't care about power, but now, with Sasha and her child needing a solid place, he can't let everything change without control. Sasha, who has fought hard to be recognized in the Quartermaine family, now faces a new challenge. The decisions Willow and Drew make could shake her position in the family, and this worries her. Even with Jason's protection, she knows that if she's not careful, everything they've worked for could collapse in an instant. Problems are escalating, and no one knows what will happen next. Will Willow and Drew be able to execute their plan without putting Jason and Sasha in a difficult position? Will Jason be able to maintain his power within the Quartermaine family, or will he be forced to face his loved ones? This change is not just a power struggle, it's a test of trust, loyalty, and the tough choices each person has to make. One thing is certain, this tension will not end soon, and Port Charles is about to face a series of larger upheavals than ever before.